got a lot of parts. The brain has got a lot of parts. Hey yo, it's motion and activity determine our mobility, and the brain has got a lot of parts. I'm to find the heartbeat of the war that's starting. The medulla's beating, heart and lungs, it keeps him rocking. So Washington, he has control of everybody now. He's gotta regulate the main goal, he's taking control. They'll win somehow, she's the diamond of the show. Emotions on display, while our hearts she'll play. Hypothalamus feelings to convey. She's torn us all apart with her songs of heartbreak. Her long and belting chorus, now I'm awake and my heart aches. And her husband she's commanded while he's been away planning all the troops. He is manning many tasks he is handling. His job is to keep the other troops in line. Commands another gland, it's part of the endocrine. And now the HIPPOCAMP U.S. addresses our memory. John Lawrence, he's singing Remember Me because he passed away trying to set slaves free. Jealously, and Burr acts carelessly. He kills Hamilton out of anger, you see. The amygdala, it turns out, can get really angry, so he will get a bad rap for this rivalry. Enter me, spinal cord is the army, you see. It carries out all the orders from the general's decree. They will follow commands, no, they will not flee. Our brains, they make up you and me, and the brain has got a lot of parts. Yeah, the brain has got a lot of parts. Ayo, it's motion and activity determine our mobility. The brain's got a lot of parts. Yeah, the brain's got a lot of parts. Oh, the brain's got a lot of parts. Ayo, it's motion and activity determine our mobility. The brain has got a lot of parts. Time to take a part. Lafayette is quite a dapper fella. Represents the function of the cerebellum. Cerebellum, how you say? Oh, cerebellum. Moving troops, time is ticking like a pendulum. Another part. Now he's the corpus colossum. He's Hercules Mulligan, and he's quite a boss, son. He's working both sides, so the war he'll advance. He doesn't come from France. He's doing spy work freelance. Listen, another part. And we know that we're gonna freeze. All these cold nights in my parietal lobe's telling me, you and I, do or die. Frostbite is setting in. I've got frigid skin in Valley Forge with Washington. Yet another part. Thalamus widely rejoices. The revolution's coming and it sending out noises. And sight, touch, all of the senses you got. And the temporal lobe's working a lot, and it ought to hear a gunshot. Now we're moving the plot with the white flag tied to the pole with the knot, because the war was fought and now the war will stop, and the reticular formation will be calling the shots. Somatosensory cortex is all tied up in a knot. Swap and spit with a beautiful woman, married or not. And now a cheating skanky lady killer made a bad decision is impacting the country. Birds show us where the trigger is. The occipital lobe is the blood on the front line, a visual fright. It's gonna keep the troops awake at night, of image that has paved the road, and shots that heard around the globe. The brain's got a lot of parts. Yeah, the brain has got a lot of parts. Ayo, it's motion and activity determine our mobility. The brain has got a lot of parts. Yeah, the brain's got a lot of parts. Ayo, the brain's got a lot of parts. Ayo, it's motion and activity determine our mobility. The brain's got a lot of parts. Everybody sing frontal lobe, frontal lobe, frontal lobe. Yeah, frontal lobe. Battle plans in the frontal lobe. Frontal lobe. Plans in the frontal lobe. Frontal lobe. Come on. Come on, let's go. Motor cortex. Thomas Jefferson's gotta be the motor cortex. Controls the affairs of the state's motor cortex. Moving the body of the government. Motor cortex. Thomas Jefferson is helping us rise up. Motor cortex is helping us rise up. Thomas Jefferson is helping us rise up. Motor cortex is helping us rise up. Rise up. Broca is the area affecting the way we speak. It is your moving beak every week, working muscles in your cheek. And Hamilton's writing, its workings need no critique. His talent with the pen is quite unique. Constitutional decisions do appease delegates with insights such as all of these, and the convention's working on the task to amass and to adapt. This constitution's gotta last. Wernicke's visual, it's going to present optic movement where all the viewable info we can take in is sent. Liza married, and while she could take his hand, Angelica carried the image of her man. And we watch as Phillips playing on the piano with his mother, he is slaying. Auditory cortex is chewing its job relaying. Endless amounts of pain, we're feeling it in our brain. And I know the parts of the brain aren't all that exciting, but between all our reading and writing and the studying and crying, we need to handle all the vocab of the brain's partition. It is our mission to chart all the parts in position. I'm done rhyming and placing, I'm timing and stating all the locations, every portion's a stanza I'm making. I'm rapping Hamilton, I'm stressing out and tired. I'm hoping I remembered what's required, because the brain's got a lot of parts. Yeah, the brain's got a lot of parts. Hey yo, it's motion and activity determine our mobility. The brain's got a lot of parts. We're gonna rise up, it's got a lot of parts. We're gonna rise up, it's got a lot of parts. We're gonna rise up, rise up, got a lot of parts. Rise up, rise up, got a lot of parts. Rise up, whoa, lot of parts, parts, got a lot of parts, got a lot of parts. And yeah, the brain's got a lot of parts.